Sri Aurobindo was born in Kolkata on 15th August 1872. At the age of 5, Sri Aurobindo went to an English convent school at Darjeeling. 2 years later, his father, Dr. Krishna Dhan Ghose, and mother, Swarnalata Devi, took him to England along with his 2 elder brothers. There, Sri Aurobindo studied at Manchester, London, and Cambridge. Being a bright student, he excelled everywhere, although when it came to passing the ICS, he deliberately skipped the horse riding test and got himself disqualified. After 14 years in England, Sri Aurobindo returned to India in 1893. He felt a profound sense of peace the moment he touched the soil of Mother India. Sri Aurobindo straight away went to Baroda and accepted a job as a secretary to Maharaja, following which he served as a professor of French and English at Maharaja's College. During this period, he learned several Indian languages, read numerous scriptures including Vedas, the Upanishads, and Mahabharata. He also led a very engaged life, writing poems and political articles on the one hand and practicing yoga on the other. Under the guidance of Yogi Vishnu, Bhaskar, Lele, he realized the state of nirvana in 1908. For Sri Aurobindo, Mother India was not simply a piece of earth. She was a power, a godhead whose freedom now became his first concern. Along with Sister Nivedita, Barin Ghosh and others, he started a nationalist organization known as Anushilin Samiti that supported revolutionary activities. In 1906, Sri Aurobindo shifted to Kolkata and took a job as the principal in Kolkata National College. Later on, he resigned and completely devoted himself to the nationalist movement. Through the journal Vande Mataram, he started inspiring people for freedom. In 1908, he got arrested. He converted his ordeal into an opportunity and resumed his yoga practices. In the prison, he had a profound moment of epiphany through which he realized that everything is ultimately a manifestation of the supreme consciousness. After his release, his suggestive experience in prison transformed him from a passionate nationalist to a Karma Yogi. During this period, first Sri Aurobindo shifted to Chandanagar and then permanently to Pondicherry. In 1914, Mira Alfassa, later on popularly known as the Mother, came from France and met Sri Aurobindo. She recognized him as the visual image of Sri Krishna that she used to experience in her earlier visions. In 1926, the Sri Aurobindo Ashram was established and the mother took charge of it. Hereafter, Sri Aurobindo withdrew himself from outer activities to devote himself completely to supramental yoga. During this period, he used to guide his disciples through letters. The fundamental contribution of Sri Aurobindo's philosophy was the transformation of the entire being and the divine manifestation on earth. In 1950, Sri Aurobindo left his physical body. According to the Mother, I quote, Sri Aurobindo came upon earth to teach this truth to men. He told them that man is only a transitional being living in a mental consciousness, but with the possibility of acquiring a new consciousness, the truth consciousness, and capable of living a life perfectly harmonious, good and beautiful, happy and fully conscious. During the whole of his life upon earth, Sri Aurobindo gave all his time to establish in himself this consciousness he called supramental and to help those gathered around him to realize it.